Hey everyone, it is Havohai here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Well, sorta, because I haven't made one of these videos in quite some time, and I used to love doing it. I've been, of course, doing other videos and other content, but if you like what you're going to be seeing here, comment below, let me know that you want to see more of it. But basically what it is just basically fan-made Dokkan art and stats. And I used to love really doing it. I still do it, in my Discord channel. I do show some of the stuff that I put together, and it's really fun to do, kind of addictive. But I am inspired by the latest episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and if you haven't seen episode 9 yet, I would recommend you go check that out, because I guess kind of a spoiler if you're watching this and you don't know what's going on with the current arc. But as you can see on the screen here, we're going to be focusing on the Grand Disciple Goku, or the Goku being trained by the Grand Priest. Yeah, it's I put this together and just want to see what your guys' thoughts are, and want to share this with you guys. So if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and any credits for art I will post in the description below. So let's get to it here. Once again, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the latest episode, Goku is being trained by the Grand Priest of Daishinkan, and he arrives on the battlefield, and it's a pretty epic arrival, and he he just kicks some butt like anything else. And remember, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is not a part of the canon or the normal timeline. It is a promotional anime for the game. So I put the assets together on the right hand side there for a Super Dragon Ball Heroes card. I thought it came out pretty good. I do want to give a shout out to SSJ Rose 890 in the Dokkan, not the Dokkan, in the Deviant art. I'll post the link in the description below for that main asset you see right there. And of course, you might recognize some of the other assets, the effects around that put together art there. So I thought it came out pretty good. That's the only Dragon Ball card I did actually do. So, but I did complete all the rest of the stats for this fan-made Dokkan unit. So let's go ahead and check all that out. Starting with the SSR. So this is actually the SSR. Imagine pulling this unit of the silhouette and then flashing, and boom, you get this Goku here. We're gonna call him the Grand Adherent Goku. This is the SSR. He's a Super AGL. He is the leader for the Disciples category. So imagine a category with disciples of Master Roshi, disciples of even like Piccolo, like Gohan, stuff like that. So anybody who's a student would fit into the category. So it'll be interesting what that grouping would be. I think that would be a really solid category, and a lot of good units would be in that. So category key +3, HP and attack and defense 140%, and then Realm of Gods, category key +3, HP and attack and defense 120%. Even in base form, because he's being trained by the Grand Priest, I put him into the Realm of Gods there. And remember, SSR only, he has 140%. And then 120% secondary leader skill, so already pretty OP for an SSR. Super attack is Majestic Glory, causes immense damage to enemy and seals super attack. And then the passive skill is really what the difference is like the what's the word I'm trying to look for, is the uncommon or the special thing that I kind of created here for the passive skill. It's called the Angelic Enlightenment. It is normal. This is normal in the beginning here. It's attack and defense +40% at the start of the turn, and then an additional attack and defense +5% per Rainbow Sphere key obtained. However, the difference here is I haven't seen this in Dokkan yet, but I think this would work. This would be something I think people would enjoy doing, because this is just working the rotation. So depending on the spot that you have the unit in, first position, second position, or third position, you get a different buff or a different special. So if you're in the first position, in this case scenario, you get additional 30% to attack, and a chance to launch an additional super attack. So pretty solid in the first position. In the second position, you get only 20% to attack, but then get a chance to evade the enemy's attack, so more defense oriented in the middle. And then in the third position, plus 50% and a chance to stun the enemy. So why is the third position you get more attack? Well, now you're off rotation. It kind of messes things up, but you get an additional attack on there. So this is the SSR. It gets a little bit crazier on the TUR and LR, but I think this would be something different, and something that would make, I guess, the game a little bit more. You have to think a little bit more when you're fighting. So where is this unit going to be in the rotation, right? So Link skills is all in the family: shocking speed, prepare for battle, experienced fighters, over and flash, and godly power. 3 amazing key links with shocking speed, prepare for battle, and over in the flash. And a few attack buffs there. Categories would be Pure Saiyans, Goku's lineage, and Realm of Gods, and then of course the new disciples. Man, it's like every unit that you would make would be like, that's a Goku and Vegeta will be in Pure Saiyans, and Pure Saiyans just getting better and better. It's kind of crazy there. And then Goku's lineage already, it's too good, and imagine this unit being on there. And the stats are actually, once again, really good for an SSR. So now let's go ahead and move on to the TUR. Now remember, I did not make a card art on here because I didn't find really any good assets to create a Dokkan card, but maybe I'll do it in the future and post it on my Discord or post it onto the YouTube community page. So let's go ahead and move on to TUR. The TUR is actually going to be the Grand Graduate. It actually awakens into a Ultra Instinct Omen or sign. And once again, you gotta watch that episode. It's so good, and this is part of the clip that you see here. Is he has the Ultra Instinct glow, the gray eyes, and in the clothing of the Daishinkan. Really awesome. But look at his leader skills. Bumps up. It's 170% across the board for disciples, and Realm of Gods 150%. Really solid. Super attack is the Holy Kamehameha, causes immense damage, and seals super attack. Same thing as the SSR. I didn't change too much there, and I just pretty much buffed everything on the passive skill. It's the Mastered Insight. Attack and defense 70% at the start of the turn, and then a 7% to attack and defense per Rainbow Sphere obtained. And then now it's 50% and a high chance to launch an additional super attack on the first position. Then 40% and a high chance to evade enemies' attack in the second position. And a big boost. Attack 100% and a chance to stun all enemies on the third position. So this is really enticing you to put this unit in the third position, because look at that. That's 170% without even getting any rainbow orbs. In the third position, and a chance, which is 20 to 25% chance to stun all enemies. So I don't know, pretty enticing there, but once again, it will fall off of rotation. Maybe worth it, don't know. Keep you thinking, right? So Link skills, pretty much all the same, just adds fierce battle, and category is all the same there. The stats, nothing overly crazy. It's 16,000, 17,000, and 12,000. The defense is actually pretty high on this, but for AGL unit, that's going to be normal. And I think if it just stayed here, a lot of people will summon for him. I think the card art would be incredible. The super attack would be great, but I took it to another level. That's right, we made him an LR. And hey, remember, this is a Super Dragon Ball Heroes unit, right? It just gets crazy here. And we are going to get him to Mastered Ultra Instinct here. The Grand Master Goku Ultra Instinct. Leader skill changes and also introduces a new category in Masters. So he's no longer Disciple here, right? He's gone into Mastered Ultra Instinct. He's his own guy here, and it's Masters category key +3 HP and attack defense 190%. I think this is going to come out sooner than later anyway at 190%. That power creep just continues to go higher and higher and higher, because I don't know how many LRs at 170% they're going to make, right? They got to boost it sometime, and I think 190% would be the next movement up. Super attack is Holy Smash, causes colossal damage and seals super attack just like the other 12 key, and then Angelic Kamehameha, the 18 key. I didn't want to put anything more in on the super attack because the passive is crazy, so I just left it at causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So the passive skill, Beyond Gods, attack and defense 90%. I'd had it at 100, and I was like, let's just knock it down to 90%, because then you have the attack and defense plus 10% and an additional 1 key per rainbow sphere obtained, right? So, and yes, you're not going to get all 5 rainbow orbs, but you know, you might get lucky and actually make that happen. But typically you're going to get, you know, 2 to 3, 4 sometimes for that buff up there. But now the rotation numbers are really high. So attack is 60%. So that's already 150% in the first position with a high chance to launch a super attack. That's pretty much 2 super attacks you're going to be able to do at 150% attack. Already OP with LR stats, right? The middle is going to be still with the defensive instance there. It's 50% increase to attack, so it's not that much difference, 10% difference, but it's more for the evasiveness, so you could high chance to evade enemies attack, including super attack, in the second position. And then the last slot there increases from 100 to 120% with LR stats, and then I just kept it at chance to stun all enemies on the third spot there. So yeah, that's 210% without any rainbow key sphere obtained in the third spot there. A lot of people might run, you know, Master UI Goku LR here in that third position. And on top of it all, I added the active skill on here, Migate no Gokui. Key plus 4 causes ultimate damage to an enemy, which is, I believe, is a 750% multiplier, which is crazy. And then can be activated when the HP is 50% or below, once only. I don't know how you're going to do that with this unit to get them at 50% or below. Link skills, they did change the experienced fighters to first awakened, and then pretty much kept everything else and added legendary power. Categories: Pure Saiyans, Goku's lineage, Realm of Gods, and then Masters versus Disciples. And then not overly too crazy LR stats. So 22,000, 21,000, and then the defense is kind of crazy, but you know, 12-9. But he's at Ultra Instinct. Come on, it's the best transformation, right? So yeah, that is the LR version of this unit here. But anyway, just kind of going back here, tell me what you guys think. I think this was really just fun to make. You know, I was thinking about making more of these videos, and like I said, it's addictive when you start, you know, putting assets together and making them look nice and coming together. I think it came together pretty good. You know, I just put a little coming soon banner on there just to entice all you guys to imagine and dream of that unit dropping on a banner and you summoning for it. So hey, we can all dream, we can all hope in Dokkan Battle. Who knows what things are coming. So with that, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Comment below if you liked the stats, if you like the passive and how that dynamic works, or you have something that you want to come up with. You know, feel free to comment below there. So if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time.